Yeah, good day. Thank you for joining me. So welcome to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go down in the subscription link and like this video, share and comment, and let's talk about climate change and environment in general. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm in this part of the country, northeast part of the country, to be precise, Rundu area. I'm looking at the destruction of the environment by sand miners, illegal sand miners. Last time, there's another video. You can go down, you'll find another video with the illegal sand mining in the Fundu area. But now I'm in the Rundu area just to show you what people have done, destroying the environment, and which I find unacceptable. And if punishment cannot be meted against these people who do these things, this situation will continue. So I'll just take you around. I'll show you what happened, how people do these things. They destroy the environment, even as far as close to the road. Now let me just show. I'm standing right here. If you can see, now there is a road. Here's precisely the road, and you can now see next to the road, you see all these ditches, these big holes. So this is what illegal sand miners have done next to the Kavango River. So the situation is worse. Let me just take you so you can see how worse the situation is. Now, middle of the road, but look at what people have done. Look at next to the road, you have all these ditches. So, as far as the whole land next to the river, that's how it looks. The land has been destroyed by illegal sand miners, and they have left these trails of holes, and no one can come and refill them. So this is how dangerous it is. So if you drive, now you can see ditches here, there's a big hole, and here's just the road, and then look down here, you can see what people have done. So that's how dangerous it is. And so if nothing is done, now you have a road, and then you have a deep hole down there. So the situation is very worse. So we gotta do something about it. Let me just show you. If you check the other side, that's how the land looks. Look how the land has been destroyed. Now down there is where you have the river, but over here is just alongside the river. But look at the landscape alongside the river. So you have all this beautiful vegetation, and people don't care about them. They really don't care. Now this road leads to Kalai, Angola, the smallest town, just one of the town opposite Rundu, here in the northeastern part of Namibia. Just show you, just middle of the road. You stand in the middle of the road, and you turn, and that's what you see. So big hole in this absolute destruction of the environment and the land, and people just don't care. And if measures are not taken, people are going to continue to destroy the environment. You can see what happened. I think they've stopped doing it, but the environment is destroyed. No one comes and refill this. So I thought maybe the authority could come up with measures to see how they can refill this. Look, it's pathetic. It looks pathetic. As far as your eyes can see, the land has been destroyed. Now, if you check, if you go that way, turn and check again this side and look at what people have done. Now, over there, you can see houses in Kalai, and that's Kalai, and that's Kalai over there. So that's Kalai over there. I hope you can see buildings and cars over there. So, but this is what people have done. So just next to the road, and here's the road, and then a little turn here. So this is what you get. The land has been destroyed, and people absolutely no regard to land whatsoever. So what you will have is not just the destruction. When we talk about climate change, we're looking at all environmental issues. We're not just talking about the clouds. We're not only just talking about the trees. We're not just talking about the ground. We're talking about general issues. But this is very painful. You can look at what happened. Trails of big holes, where people just come and send mine illegally, and the authority does nothing to punish this culprit. Look, as far as your eyes can see over there, that's that part where Rundu is. But look at what people have done down over here. The destruction, the massive, sheer destruction of land. And then you see this vegetation over there on the horizon. That part is Rundu beach side over there, and then you go that side, that's Angola. But look at what people have done alongside the river. So this is the major distraction over here, and I don't know who one day should come and refill this. Now, look at what people have done. Not just that they have destroyed the environment, not just they destroyed the trees, all the bushes that you find alongside the river, the reeds, all have been destroyed. Look, you can see the reeds still standing, some of them, but you can see what could have happened if these things were not destroyed. You would have this area would have been like a wetland, kind of like a wetland or terrestrial wetland. I think initially this area was a terrestrial wetland, but look at what people have done. So it's very, 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 very pathetic. So why this is very dear to me. So I come here to make sure that these kind of things like what's happening behind me should not happen. So it's very pathetic. So what we can do as a nation is to make sure that we come up with policies and we come up with regulation to see how we can regulate. And in this case, because the situation has already happened and there's nothing that we can do to make sure that we arrest the culprits. So the best that we can do as a nation is to make sure that this area is, these holes are refilled. So we make sure that we try to kind of like recuperate, to make sure that the environment recuperate, to make sure that the environment is refilled, is revived again, is renewed again, just to maintain its former glory, or just its original state. So yeah, but that's the situation here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Like I always say, I will take you around and then show you what is it that we can do to make sure that we do not destroy the environment. Yeah, but for now, please do not forget to subscribe, share this video. Let's make sure that we protect our environment. Let's fight climate change, because what you see, what people don't know is now all the bushes that were here are cut. So now you cut down all these bushes. So what do you have? High concentration of carbon dioxide, because all these bushes and trees that were absorbing this carbon dioxide are no longer there. Then what you have? High concentration of carbon dioxide. And what else do you have in this space right here? High concentration of carbon dioxide. That would mean trapping the heat, expanding the heat. So what will happen is there will be high temperature in the long run because of this kind of destruction, and then the space will just be filled up with probably nitrogen, carbon dioxide, or in this case, let's just focus on greenhouse gases. So there will be high concentration of carbon dioxide, there will be high concentration of CFC because of the small towns that are around here and the use of all these aircon, you name them. So there will be high concentration of methane. I mean, you got a reasonable number of cattle, cows grazing this part of the area of the town. And then what will happen in the long run is, so the environment will be destroyed from the ground to what you see in the space. So ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe. Go down in the link in the subscription box, subscribe, share this video, and let's talk. So let's get to over maybe to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for joining me. So I will end it.